So here's another an example of a really nice router that was super cheap. I bought it a long time ago. It's got both bands. It's got antennas. But is it supported? The dir 880L. So it's a D-Link. Let's see if it's supported. Okay. D-Link should be right here. dir 865. I'm pretty sure I looked this up before and it was not supported. AC, it's an AC 1900, and it is. I'm trying to find the actual number. So the one that matters is going to be the FCC ID, and if that matches what they got on here, then we're good. The 880, the FCC ID is IR 880LA1, supposedly. Something else, IR 880LA1. So, KA2, let's see if it's KA. Yeah, KA2. So that is correct. So it says it uses a Qualcomm chip. It has 64 so it runs at 750. It's got 64 megabytes of RAM, I guess. I'm thinking 16 megabytes of storage. As you see, there is no install guide on this, which means that it's probably not supported. But let's see here. Copy that. Okay. When you come back up here and see what that actually signifies. Some of them have an install guide, some don't. Minimum usable version. Okay, so some have an install guide, some don't. Alright, now we'll go back up to Tomato, and I want to see what they have to say about it. Supposedly, Tomato is supposed to be a little easier. I've done both of them. They're both kind of difficult. Okay, we have a D-Link, a D-Link, a D-Link, D-Link, 865. It's not on here. Yeah, they're real specific ones. But also, what did they call that? An AC 1200? So it could be underneath another name, but anyway, I don't see it on Tomato. So on that one, there would be no choice but to use this. So this is the better one to probably use. What I want to do is I want to hook it to my Linux computer, and I just want to use it for a wireless bridge. That way I don't have to waste money on a bunch of USB sticks or cards that may or may not work. Okay. Read me first about the list, blah blah blah. Okay. All right, so we're on their main page. There's other versions too. Like there's Open dd-wrt also. There's other ones. So let's click this install. Okay, choosing the correct firmware, extremely important. Is your router supported? Before you download, upgrade, or flash, identify your firmware. Downloading your firmware. Okay, can we read through this? Or do we have to click on each individual one like GitHub? Okay, so before you try any actions, including loading any firmware on your router, read the English Broadcom form announcement. Okay, I don't know. Identifying. Start with the main brand. Using the incorrect file is the worst thing you can do. Fortunately, dd-wrt has simplified this immensely with their search format. Once you have identified the router accurately, you may be able to go straight to the dd-wrt page and find some files you need again. Check the hardware specific page for the listed details. Some newer routers are not supported by the latest stable release. So, where do I download my firmware? Okay. Never use the router database. What does this say? Where do I download? Do not use the router database unless you read a specific device wiki or specific formula, specific build for first-time flashing. You should always use the newest possible beta build, paying attention to factory names for the first time. The router database does not have the newest recommended builds. Many of the recommended builds in the database are actually known to be very bad builds. Okay, so never use that. Okay, the builds locations are right here if you want to do that. Okay. Step 1, choose the year and build. God, they make this so damn complicated, guys. And it used to have a page where it was like you could click on your router and it would take you right to everything. So anyway, I'm going to come back to this a little bit later. Also, some of these routers, you can log into the router, you can change the things on the router and accomplish what you need to do without even flashing this. So I'm going to log into this one and see what I can do first. So I'll keep you guys posted. I just wanted to share some kind of different content. So thanks for watching.